welcome back to my channel. It is CaeRhae. So I'm in a different setting obviously than I've been in all my other pregnancy updates. I hope you guys can see me okay and that the lighting is fine. There's a window open behind me too, and I guess I could close it, but this is okay, right? I think this is okay. But the reason being is because I am not in Miami right now. I'm currently in Colorado visiting my family. It was a surprise trip, very last minute. I had considered vlogging it, but the thing is, one, we didn't really do anything since it was such a last minute trip. There was really no plan to it. And two, it was really just for the purpose of seeing family that I haven't seen in a long time and probably won't be able to see again for a while once I have the baby, just because of travel limitations and scheduling. So I decided that I would really rather just spend time with my family and spend time resting. Plus there wasn't really much to film anyways. I tried to film my family's reaction to seeing me because only my dad and I knew that I was coming. My siblings and my mom didn't, so I tried to film their reactions and that was really fun. But aside from that, I've just been resting. The point of this video is to give you my 26-27 week update. So this was gonna just be my 26 week update, but since all the craziness happened this weekend of flying and coming to visit my family, I've actually since turned 27 weeks. It's now Monday. So I've been 27 weeks for like 2 days. So I guess I can technically talk about it. So we're just gonna go over both of them. So I'm 27 weeks pregnant, which means I am in the last week of my second trimester, which is so crazy. Like, on the one hand, I feel like I've been pregnant forever, but then on the other hand, it feels like it's gone so fast. And I think what the true difference is that the first trimester felt really slow. And I think I've mentioned this before, I just had a lot of anxiety around being pregnant, staying pregnant, worrying that I was doing something wrong or hurtful to my baby, working too much. The first trimester was just really, really crappy for me emotionally. It wasn't physically very hard, but I just had a lot of anxiety. Whereas the second trimester went by just really fast. I feel like it's been like pretty easy. I don't really recall anything difficult. I mean, obviously I've been getting more pregnant, but the added energy and job stability and things that have happened while I've been in my second trimester have made it a little easier. But I am definitely so excited to not be pregnant anymore. I'm really excited to be getting into my third trimester, and it's gonna be awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna celebrate this last week in my second trimester and celebrate having my baby at this point. So let's just finally get into all my 26-27 week symptoms and all that jazz. So over the last 2 weeks, I would say, so a lot in week 26, I felt super emotional. Like, I think I mentioned this in my last video, it was a lot of circumstantial things that were happening in my life that I think anyone would be a little emotional about. But in general, I just wasn't handling things very well. When I would get overwhelmed, I would just get super overwhelmed. And what didn't help is I work doubles 5 days a week. So 5 days a week, I am at work for at least 15 hours. And it's okay because I have the freedom to sit down and rest at work, but I don't ever get any kind of personal space or alone time. And I am an introvert. A lot of people don't know that I'm an introvert because I handle myself very well around people, but I definitely need alone time to recharge. I need alone time to feel like emotionally stable and like ready to face the day. And for a while last week, I just wasn't getting that. And so everything was making me cry. I was like going in the bathroom at work and crying every day. And one day I just like went downstairs to Manny and just like started crying in front of everyone. I think he hated that. I don't know. I think it's getting better. I don't know if it's just being around my family that has made me feel more just like coherent and chill, or just that I'm finally coming out of that just like emotional wreck phase. But I am feeling better. I'm hoping it was just like a last couple weeks thing because I was stressed, but I am also going straight back to working a ton. So we'll see. We'll also see how much longer I can work because 2 jobs is a little crazy. So the belly feels like it's getting bigger like every day, which is exciting. It's fun. I'm starting to feel like comfortable with the belly. For a while, I just felt awkward and honestly ugly. I didn't know how to dress the belly. I just felt weird. And this week I feel like beautiful and comfortable, and things are tight, but I feel comfortable with myself. And it's fun to watch the belly get bigger, and she's moving so much. This morning she actually woke me up. She hasn't woken me up at any point with her kicks. The only time I don't get sleep is just because I'm physically uncomfortable. It's not her like kicking me or pushing on me. It's mostly just like the feeling of my belly stretching and my back hurting. But she woke me up this morning just like kicking up a storm, and she just kind of just kicked at me for like 5 minutes straight, and it was really fun. Her kicks are not painful. I don't know if they'll get more painful. Right now they're not. I feel them obviously, but they don't hurt. They're just fun. So she's moving a lot. I had my glucose test not last week, but the week before. So not last Thursday, but the Thursday prior. And I don't know, I guess everything's fine. My doctor said she would only call if something was off, and that she would have the results in 2 days. And so it's obviously been more than 2 days. So I'm assuming everything is copacetic with that. And then I still really haven't, my list of things is right here, so I keep looking down to find it, but I haven't really been having any pregnancy cravings at all. I read that those actually usually start in the 3rd trimester, so we'll see. Mostly at this point, the only things I like really want are spicy, but I always like spicy food. That's not new. And then I've really been craving like healthy, like fresh food, so vegetables and fruit. And I think that's just because I'm deficient in those. I think I'm just not getting enough in my day-to-day life. When you're working 15 hours a day and not getting home till like 1 or 2 in the morning, having a set diet is really difficult. I'm trying my best, obviously, because I know it's important for my baby, but it doesn't always happen just realistically. A lot of food is rushed and on the go and not fresh. And so I think that's the real reason I'm craving it. Being back home with my mom has been nice because she is a nutritionalist. So all of her food that she cooks is just very plant-based and lots of good stuff for you and no extra butter, salt crap. And it's been nice. It's been really good to kind of get that back into my diet. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I'm really ready to meet my baby. I'm settling into pregnancy in the sense that like I said, I feel more comfortable, but I'm ready to just have her here. I'm actually excited for labor because it means that I get to have her here. So we're getting closer. I think right now we're like 13 weeks away, which is so crazy because I remember getting to 13 weeks and it did not take that long. So that's super crazy and I'm super pumped. I think everything is finally handled for the baby shower. Obviously, once I get home, I need to like finalize some things, talk to Mandy's mom and make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's finally all taken care of. So that's a stress that's gone, and now I can just look forward to it. It's at the beginning of December. So just a couple more weeks to get through, and then I get to have my baby shower, and I'm really excited about it. I'll get to meet a lot of Manny's family that I have not met yet, so that kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety, but whatever, it'll be fine. Oh, and then the last thing is flying while pregnant, at least on Frontier, because their seats suck, is horrible. It's super, super, super uncomfortable. I'm hoping the way home is like more okay, but the way here was awful. Honestly, like I'm not exaggerating. My back hurts so bad, and I knew it was gonna be bad even before I got on the plane, because even just sitting for like an hour in the airport seats, I felt so uncomfortable. My hips hurt. I was like, dude, and I'm about to get on a 4-hour flight. What helped though was I had worked the night before until 1 a.m. and then my flight was at 5 a.m. in Fort Lauderdale, so I had to leave at 3 a.m. so I did not sleep. So I just went basically straight from work, packed, to the airport. So that helped and made it so I could fall asleep even though I was super uncomfortable. because if I hadn't been exhausted, I don't think I would have slept, and then that would have been really, really horrible. So here's hoping that the way back is just a little more comfortable, because coming, I was like, holy crap, how does anyone fly pregnant? Because this is trash. This is actually the third time I've flown while pregnant, because I was pregnant in June. I came to Colorado in June for my brother's wedding, and I was pregnant. I just didn't know that I was pregnant. So we found out like a week later. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, and then I flew to Dallas with my dad in, when was that? It was like 3 months ago. So I think I was like 3 months pregnant, so that was not hard, but then this time was pretty difficult. I think this is the last traveling I'm gonna do until baby gets here, and we only have 2 more months, so that's so exciting. We just have to get through December and January, which is crazy. It's crazy. I'm so excited to meet her. I just like, I don't know, I'm just ready to have her here and to love on her and to start this new journey and to not be pregnant anymore. But so that's my update, guys. My brother's here in his Uber, so I'm gonna show you my bump and then we're gonna move on. No, I was opening the door for you.
I love that.
I'm filming a video, so let me finish filming my stomach and then we can go. I need to close the windows or else you can't see. I'm getting eat. Micah doesn't care if I die because I found out this morning the doors, all the doors were unlocked. So you can make it. Okay? I don't care if I die. All right.
Oh, you just need homeowner's insurance. I have a man to talk to you right now. Knock, knock. Hello. You just on the couch?
Watching Star Wars.